All right, check. You can check it up.
I don't know why when you do it, I expect to hear you for some reason. I don't know. These are not walkie-talkies.
No, we don't have the headphones.
You're right.
So, I know you're not a rapper.
Yes. No. How should you answer that question?
Not knowing if you're a rapper or not is crazy, bro. And he said, hold up. Am I?
No, that's not what I meant.
Nah, I think that's what you meant, bro. I think that's what you meant, man.
Ooh, okay, all right.
So, intro freestyle is how I like to start these.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Niggas chopping, but that's cap.
Yeah.
And they raps every time when they come with that blap.
Yeah. Okay. Hold up. Gotta go and take some shot for my birthday.
Yeah, with the B-Day.
I don't even know what she say or he say.
What?
I'ma come through with the hearsay and do and drink maybe some Douce or
What?
maybe some fruit punch or maybe a little bit of box lunch. I don't know if this is a field trip or I'm about to kill shit, hit the kill switch, and then I'ma sit.
What?
Then
Like
I might stand back up.
They? Like the Saints. Who they? Who
Yeah.
that? When come on with that.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
hit her in the back.
Yeah. In the front.
Or
To the side. Yeah. Hey.
You never lie.
Never lie. Down the ride?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, let's
All
get it.
day. Yeah. Hey, that was kind of hard though, good. That was kind of hard.
I like that. I like it. Yup. Toast to the B-Day. Oh yeah. Yup.
I thought,
That was my special made brew right there.
I usually like to have like a chaser, but
Nah, it's your birthday. What do we need chasing for? What are you chasing?
you right.
You know, you're just chasing dreams. That's it.
Chasing dreams, bro. All right, that was cool. Do you feel happy with that little freestyle?
Yeah, it was cool. Okay, we can rock with that.
We're not rappers, so you know what I'm saying. It don't
Don't
gotta
judge.
It don't gotta be too crazy, you know.
Don't judge me on the scale of a rapper at all. Nope.
I feel like I'm about to have story time with this motherfucker.
I'm just as good at choosing beats.
All right, bro. So, yeah, man. Everything is everything. I'm Ello. I'm here with my boy Lezz, and we go way back.
Yes, sir.
And we're about to get into a few topics right here, talk about some music and stuff, and
Yes, indeed.
and get real. So, let's start on the first question, man.
Yes, indeed.
What were the last 3 songs you played?
3 songs that I played.
I mean, excluding the ones we shuffled through, but
Those were type beats.
the type beats. But yeah, what was the last 3 songs you went to and was like,
Okay,
I'm gonna turn this on?
All
Not on
right.
shuffle, but like I'm pressing play.
Okay, what can I do? I'll do Lil Tecca,
Lil Tecca,
300 pounds or 500 pounds.
500 pounds.
we go.
That might be the.
I really like his album. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, surprisingly, I never listened to the Tecca album, but
Me neither. Before that one,
I'm like, this is pretty good. Like this dude's actually pretty talented.
that was my introduction to him.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I really like that album.
Yeah, he's pretty. I heard that he like only rap for the money or some shit like that. So I thought he was gonna be like not so good, but
He's actually pretty fucking good.
he's talented.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's
and
talented.
then I'll say Brent Fayers. Yeah, that's that album. Wasteland. Just that whole album. That got me right now.
Yeah. So all right. So I do like Wasteland. I'm more of a Weekend guy.
Of course. Of course.
So would you say you fuck with the Weekend?
Yeah, I like him. He's okay.
You're a Brent.
I'm not just gonna go to the Weekend and listen to him, but it's hard not to listen to the Weekend. You know what I mean?
But you'll go search out Brent.
Yeah.
You'll press play on that.
Yeah, I'll press play on that.
What track?
Yeah, I'll press play on that. All Mine, of course. That's a good one. I'll say he has one called Demons.
No, well, you said I said the last 3 tracks. So you said
want
500 pounds.
Particular.
And
I'll say All Mine then.
All Mine?
from Brent.
I like All Mine.
I like that one. That's the mainstream one, but it's a good one.
It is. All right,
And
then one more.
then I'll say Rallo Rodriguez, Unfuckwittable.
Somebody tried to put me on Rallo, but
Can't really understand what he's saying, huh?
I can understand him. Surprisingly, I can understand a lot of the like dudes that got the crazy voices, but he just ain't enough meat on the bone with Rallo. Like,
understandable.
He cool, but he ain't saying much. And there's a lot of those dudes in the trap.
Of course.
Like as I get older, man,
I just gotta keep one of those in my,
Oh no,
close to me.
Kodak, I love Kodak.
The new album, I really like it though.
Which one? Well, he uncovered like
after Back from the Dead or something like that. We had like the Back to the Future type of thing.
Yeah, that was real good with Michael.
I really like that one. But after that, I kind of...
He came out with Pistols. I've been a Kodak fan for a long time, but he came out with like Pistols and Pearls, which that's the one I'm like...
it's okay. That song in particular is okay,
That project, I didn't like it all. Maybe one song. But this one, I saw him with the cover, you know what I'm saying? He just got the black and white cover. I'm like, okay, he on some real shit. And it's good. Like I like, or at least like the first 5-6 tracks, he starts strong and then kind of get into a little like...
Okay.
I don't know about this.
5-6 tracks, you like the album though, so...
I do like it.
Okay.
It's Burning Rubber, if you ain't heard that by Kodak. He like does this country music voice thing at the end. But it works. It works.
I gotta give it another chance. I ain't,
Yeah, it works. And then Hidden House is on back from...
I think it's Back from the Dead.
It's back from...
I don't want to cheat and pick up my phone.
It's not Back for More.
I don't want to cheat. It's Back from some.
It's not the Dead.
Then he had like the Back to the Future vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the album font.
But Hidden Houses was fire.
Yes.
I like that. Hidden Houses in cool free.
I like Omega off of that album. I like what's another one?
The first track.
I've been grinding all season. I love that song.
I like that. That's one of the ignorant ones. But,
I love it.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's what's up though. Okay, so let's
right
recap. What was it? It was Rilo,
Brent, Lil Tecca.
Okay, solid.
Those are the three. Songs/albums that I'm on right now.
Okay, so that leads me to the next question. This is more album based. So if you only had 5 albums to listen to for the rest of your life,
5 albums.
Any of the music you hear is silent until you can't hear it, but one of these 5 albums play, you can hear it. So,
okay. Well, first I'm gonna go My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, Kanye West. I have to pick that one. That album just shaped my adolescent, life in a sense. You know what I mean? What year the album came out? 2009? 2010? Exactly. That's the beginning of high school right there.
Hey man, look, I love Kanye. You're barking up the right tree right now. So I'm already loving this list.
That album, I could throw in. Probably gonna throw you off a little bit, but you're gonna probably question, is it R&B? Michael Jackson, Off the Wall.
Ooh,
is that R&B?
Well, the thing
is,
the
king of pop, but I feel like he makes R&B music.
I think that album can be considered R&B,
right?
I don't think his other albums are not much. After the next albums he puts out,
after Thriller, this is not.
Yeah, it's pretty much pop. But that one, if you say it's R&B, I ain't gonna argue with you.
I'll take Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, because that to me, that's like his best work.
Also, this list is not hip hop. This is the 5 albums you have to listen to. It could be fucking Daft Punk.
Ooh, why you say that? How did you do that?
They got good music.
Why did you do that?
I like their helmets.
Sheesh. Okay.
It could be.
Now you just kind of just.
That's why this question is so hard, because it could be anything. Just 5 albums. Okay. That's all your music you get to listen to.
I gave you 2.
You're stuck on the island. It's like, damn.
I gave you 2.
You gave me.
I gave you Kanye West, My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy,
and Off the Wall.
I gave you Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. Okay. I'm gonna give you
New Blue Sun.
Shh, relax. I'm gonna give you Lil Wayne, The Drought 3. I gotta go there.
Ain't nobody. Which one is The Drought 3?
I think that's the one.
What year did that one come out?
I think that's the one with Upgrade You and all of those remixes. Or is that The Drought 2? It's one of those. One of the droughts.
So I didn't really get heavy on Wayne's
mixtape
drought until No Ceilings. And then the dedications.
That was before No Ceilings. That's like 2008, 2007 Wayne.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 07. And that's him. That's when he had them.
I gotta go one of those, because that's when he was just on the remix. He had Throw It in the Bag remix on there. It was just a great piece of work to me. All right.
People are gonna like this list, bro. This is pretty good.
Let's go. Okay, I got 3. You said Daft Punk, and that really threw me off because I really love Daft Punk.
Really?
Oh yes, for sure. Without a doubt, that 2000 album.
I haven't actually listened to any Daft Punk other than their biggest songs.
That's what made Kanye Yeezus. College, not college dropout. Graduation. My Beautiful Toy Dust Fantasy. Like Daft Punk made those albums pretty much.
Damn, I never looked at it like that.
They pretty much made those albums. He sampled them. Stronger is Daft Punk song before Kanye West.
Yeah, you're right.
So, damn. Okay.
Damn. So
sidebar. I gave you 3.
So if you pick Daft, we already got Kanye in there, so that kind of gives you a little sprinkle of what you need.
It gives me something. But then if I say Kanye Yeezus, because I really love that album too. I feel like Yeezus might be Kanye's top 2 album. That's, subjective, but
top 2 Yeezus is Fantasy and then Yeezus.
It just sounds so good to me when you say it like that,
Well, 808s and Heartbreaks is my favorite,
and that's very close to those. 808s is like the mother of those 2.
And then Dark Twisted. I have my own 5 list. I kind of always shuffle it around, but Kanye's on it twice.
See, and I felt bad if I put him on there twice, cause that's a lot of yay.
Bro, I only got 3 people. It's The Weeknd twice, Kanye twice, and Eminem.
You only got 3 people. That's crazy. Okay, well,
so, you got more than me already.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna throw Solange a seat at the table in there.
Solange,
a seat at the table. That album just spoke to me at a time when I needed to be spoken to.
That says a lot about you, man. That lineup, you combine that. That's you.
I mean, I really love that album.
Yeah,
and it's just like you said, you're on an island for whatever. Only can listen to this type of music. I want to have a variety,
So
have my hip hop, my R&B,
No rock, no techno, no ambient music, no polk.
I mean, I'll throw Daft Punk in there because you brought them up, and I really love Daft Punk. Like, was even the songs besides without Pharrell in it, like they're great. So
without Pharrell in it,
I mean, because
those are the big ones.
Exactly.
So is that 5, and then Daft Punk is honorary, or is that 4 plus Daft Punk is 5?
That's 4 plus Daft Punk. How many I gave you so far?
All right, we got Off the Wall.
Boom.
We got the first one was Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Boom.
Did you pick Yeezus?
Yeah, we could pick Yeezus.
That's 3.
Solange seat at the table.
That's 4.
And then we can go. No, I gave you the Drought Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's 5.
Boom. Daft Punk is honorary.
Honorary. Okay, I like that.
I gave you the Drought Lil Wayne. I can't forget that one. That was great. Can I say the Droughts? The Droughts.
Oh, 3. It was 3 of them?
The Droughts.
They are mixtapes, so.
The Droughts.
That's a kind of an OP list, bro.
Am I cheating?
You got Drought series and a 6-man.
That's crazy.
That's like KD, Steph, and them.
I'll take it.
I mean, hey.
I mean, they did it.
Yeah, they did do it.
Nobody complained.
People complain though.
But they still want to run.
But people complain. They complain like a motherfucker.
I mean, okay, no more than they complain about Bron making his big 3.
Yeah, so. You're right. Actually, they complain about Bron more.
They did, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
And KD left a team that, he lost to the year before. But anyway, that's besides the point.
We'll get into some basketball stuff. So, who got you into music?
Who got me into music? I mean, it was just around my house growing up, Just my grandparents, mother, like my mom, she used to always listen to Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, shit like that. So, I grew up around that, and then my grandparents, Al Green, and Curtis Mayfield, shit like that. So, I just kind of was born into it, if you say, My mom used to always tell me, oh, she used to have Lauryn Hill playing while I was in the belly and shit like that. Damn. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know how much that affects a child in the womb, but
well, that's
what I was told.
That's the interesting thing, because you get to hear stories like that, and you get to kind of compare it to how your life actually unfolded.
Right.
And then you can kind of put the pieces together yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that probably
Kinda
did
makes
have a
sense
bit of
now.
an effect on you.
That's
You
why
know.
I'm listening to Solange's Seat at the Table now.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
I did listen to the album and I like some tracks on there, but it's just not my lane necessarily. I'm not much of an R&B guy,
Understandable.
and I like R&B.
Much of an R&B guy, but you
As I
love
get
The
old-
Weeknd.
Okay, let me get into this a little bit. And The Weeknd is kind of more pop than R&B, right?
I mean, yeah, he is. He has that Michael Jackson effect.
And he surprisingly is. He raps on a good amount of his tracks. Like
Yeah, he does.
His singy rap thing.
He does.
He's a
you know,
lot of hip hop
he's fitting with
influence.
the times, you know.
Yeah, you know, he features on a lot of hip hop guys
For sure.
tracks. But
yeah.
as far as like that soulful R&B, I'm getting into it more as I get older.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but Solange has a very '90s R&B type of feel, which I'm not. I
And
like.
that's just what I grew up listening to.
And my sister, I think my sister burned me out on it because she played nothing but Usher, nothing
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Beyonce, nothing but
Yeah.
like. And it's just like, all right, come on now, like.
Yeah. I love all that shit too. So yeah,
I was with my brother. He listened to G Unit and M and
great as
and
well.
Lloyd Banks and Jaquan and you know what I'm saying, and that's what I gravitated towards.
Also, just sitting in front of the TV watching BET,
106.
fucking 106 in Park, Rap City, all the other little shows that they would have playing the same songs, really pretty much. But
BET
still,
Uncut.
that's crazy.
You said all the shows they had.
But hey, once or twice,
Tip drill.
Nelly Tip Drill.
Tip drill was crazy.
That was wild.
We ain't gotta get into that too much. But yeah, same thing, man. 106 in Park, man. I remember coming home from school and I always wanted to watch cartoons. And I'd watch cartoons after my grandma finished watching her soap operas. And I get like the TV for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
And then they come home and they turn the TV on 106 in Park. And I'm like, man, I want to watch this. But as they kept doing it, I'm like, all right, like some of these videos kind of like, Ashanti and Ja Rule was kind of looking at me.
Exactly. Ludacris came on.
Yeah. The Eminem videos was real entertaining for a young kid. So I used to start sneaking and watching this shit, even though I was acting like I didn't want to watch it when they was around. I like turn it on by myself, and then
You just didn't want them to get that gratification.
Exactly, just being petty. Like, no, I want to watch what I want to watch. Like, we're not watching this because you want to watch it. You know,
of course.
Because I wanted to watch Samurai Jack and Dexter's Lab, but
106 Park is on as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
gotta
Prime
catch
time.
that. Gotta catch that. But yeah. Okay, so to go a little bit more into that question, do you remember the moment where you first, because of course, all right, I'm always around music, but there's a certain point where you go and seek music for yourself. So when's the first time you heard a song and you were just like, it wasn't just playing in the background, it was just like, damn, hey, like, what is that? Like, who is this? Or what? Hey, Mom, what's this on the radio? Like, the first time it piqued your interest and you was like, okay, let me look up this, let me find out. What is the album? What?
Yeah.
So, do you remember that moment?
Okay. Let me see. I mean, because it was a part of that era where everybody was going on LimeWire and BearShare and shit like that. So, me and my cousins, we were those kids,
Downloading that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Without a doubt. But let me see, what album was it that, like, made me want to do that? I mean, it's childish as it sounds. Probably wasn't Lil Bow Wow, honestly.
Hey. Because, bro, we was just talking about 106
it
in Park.
probably wasn't Lil Bow Wow.
We was just talking about 106. And he was Mr. 106 in Park. And, bro, when I tell you, as much as I hate to admit it, bro, I love the thank you video. I want to thank you for making me who I am.
So,
all that shit, bro. All that
I
Bow Wow
mean,
era.
it just was a part of that era where...
Yeah, he was hot. I mean, he was hot as in like a big, the biggest artist.
Exactly.
And,
especially for us.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the biggest
kids,
artist. Like,
especially.
Probably 2000 to 2005.
Yeah, I'll give you that for sure.
And then Soulja Boy came.
And then
you
was part of that era as well.
Yeah, Soulja Boy came in 06.
I was definitely a part of that as well.
And probably Chris Brown in 05. He kind of took over in 05 too. So
so it was definitely probably like a little, because that's when like Mike came out.
True.
So
now you got a music star mixing with basketball that we was into.
Like,
Iverson was. Yeah.
So I would probably have to give it to Lil Bow Wow.
Bow Wow. First time you heard, and then he was only a couple years older than us.
Bow Wow Wow yippee yo yippee. And then he had the what's that song? He had a song with Solange.
Was it Solange or you talking about Sierra?
Solange was in the video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, when she was like...
Puppy Love. That was it right
now
there.
you taking me back, boy.
So, that was... I can vividly remember myself like, ooh, I want to see this music video.
Okay.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
And then playing basketball, of course.
With the basketball.
Yeah, but that's a little later though, you know. But
nah, that's dope, man. Cause yeah, like
I get that's as far as I could probably go.
And that's like probably 2000 or 2001, really.
Exactly.
That's definitely
7 years old at the time.
And man, I love Bow Wow, man. As much as I hate to admit it to him, even B2K, their whole little era.
He was a part of it, and it's like you're lying if you say like you didn't like any of that shit.
If anything, it was like an envious thing because it's like they had the girls. Like
exactly,
as you were a little boy, he's like, man, like that's what I'm trying to. That's why I wanted to get braids because Bow Wow had braids.
Same.
He had braids. I wanted to get braids. You feel me? So
exactly.
You know that was a dope era. People don't give Bow Wow his flowers enough.
They don't.
Come on, man.
You know, or they just afraid to admit it. You know.
But Bow Wow was okay. But that's cool though.
I'll give you that.
It was probably for me. It was probably Eminem, 50 Cent. But that was a little later actually. Mm-hmm. That's when I really got into music. Like started downloading music.
When I really got into music, like the first album I had was it was a burnt Jay-Z Black album. Zero, Life of Joseph McVeigh, and it was like you remember Ozone magazine?
Yeah, I do.
It was the CD out of Ozone magazine. Because in 4th grade, she let us listen to music during class. So, you know, we had our CD players, boom. Those were like the 3 CDs that I had.
Zero.
I still
love Zero to this day.
I have been listening to that shit.
Bro, my whole family was on Zero, so...
I should not have been... Mine too, but I should not have been listening to that in class.
Zero in 4th grade.
It's crazy. Life of Joseph McVeigh.
Oh,
King of the Ghetto.
King of the Ghetto when True Hero on the guy. I think that was on the... These niggas.
Oh, that was my favorite song.
Hey, bro. Was Mule? Hit him with the Mule. That was it?
I don't think Mule was on that yet. Mule wasn't on that
That might have been a little later. Okay.
But yeah. So that was my 4th grade hits right there.
You said, because, man, that's crazy. The first, do you remember the first physical album you bought?
Physical album that I bought personally?
Or was bought for you that you ever had in your possession? That was
because those albums, the Ozone magazine, I didn't buy that. That was my uncle's shit. The Zero, that was his album too. So
the one you went out to buy.
Bow Wow wanted.
Hey,
why I keep talking about Bow Wow? This is crazy,
bro.
Hey man, chill out, bro. All right, I'm not a Bow Wow stan.
I mean, Fresh as I'm is on there, right? Yeah. Was Out of My System on there?
Yeah.
That was a fucking hits,
like
bro.
You.
I ain't never had nobody. I mean, that's hard, bro. Like
the other song with Omarion was on there.
And he had they had an album together, Face Off or some shit.
I feel ashamed a little bit now. That's crazy.
Well, look, man, I'm right there with you, so you don't gotta feel ashamed, bro.
You're
Maybe
right.
you know
right.
if people see this, they have an opinion about it, then they got their opinion.
Hey,
but
it is what it is.
But
man.
we grew up in the same era, around the same shit. And yeah, Bow Wow was definitely he was that dude.
Physical album that I remember, like, oh, I'm going to Best Buy or fucking Circuit City to buy that.
If it makes you feel better, the first album I bought in 06 was Future Sex Love Sounds. You know who that is?
No.
Justin Timberlake.
But that's not bad though.
Sexy Back.
That's great.
My Love with T.I.
That was a great album to buy.
Love Stone. I mean
JT is. Come on.
That was prime JT, bro.
Come on.
That's prime JT when he had the buzz cut.
I'm not hating on JT.
So that's kind of what I was into, rather than being into like the real like R&B, like the Solange and the Beyonce. Yeah. I was like that, like the kind of love songs.
R&B
yeah, like the kind of make sure maybe that's why I like The Weeknd so much, you know.
Yeah, pop R&B for sure.
So yeah, man.
It's all sub-genres of R&B. Anyways,
that was a great album, man.
But yeah, that was probably the first physical album I bought myself when out on my own. What's wrong?
Swedish like from like Sweden? Or Swedish like you been there?
No.
I actually had a home.
Maybe a little sweet.
Is it?
Okay, mix it with that.
Okay. I'm a big boy now.
Yeah. This is a strong liqueur. You know what Grandma is, right?
I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
I'm not much of a drinker though.
But you know, I do miss being home for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah, man. That's one thing about jobs, man. You
Yeah.
you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah, I mean,
The pros and the cons.
And I just, I don't have kids yet, so okay, I'm just trying to milk it until it comes.
Because that's gonna make it monumentally hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's when I'll have the next epiphany in my life.
Okay. All right, that rolls into our next question a bit. How was the relationship with your mom and with your dad?
Relationship with my mom, well, I grew up with my mother my whole life. My dad, not so much, I'll just start my mom first. My mother, we pretty much had we had I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. I don't want to say like it more like a friendship type of relationship, but kind of was now that I'm looking back on it, more than a parenting
Really
aspect.
How would you say that affected you as as you grew up, your mom being a bit more of a friend to you than a mom? Or maybe it was 50-50
I'll say 50-50. I don't want to shame her like that, but
yeah,
it was more like, it was definitely more 50-50, you know what I mean? I could tell at moments when she was trying to overcompensate for certain things, you know what I mean?
Overcompensate for certain things.
Yeah.
So what, for maybe because your dad wasn't around, or
dad, and just not having probably a stable enough household or whatever, you know what I mean? Which I can't blame her, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Right, because I grew up, the house I lived in was my grandparents' house.
Okay.
That's where I lived. I lived with Grandpa Otis and Grandma Johnny.
Yeah, man. I got to meet them a couple times.
Exactly. So that's where I lived, so you know what I mean? So I could say that, but she provided me for sure with whatever I wanted at times. Sometimes we just didn't have it like that, but I appreciate what she could do for me.
So you wouldn't say it was
but as far as like the disciplinary part, it was more so my grandma, grandpa, like, because they were the day-to-day, you know what I mean? So yeah. Dad, I visited him a few times, a lot, growing up, till I got to about, middle school, really. I say about to like 7th, 8th grade. After that, it's like, it was just a decline.
Of like visiting and seeing him.
Yeah.
So at this point,
sure.
what, has it been some years or what?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
You haven't talked to him?
Nah, I haven't.
How many years would you say it's been since you spoke to your dad?
Since I spoke to him?
Spoke to him.
Face to face.
Give me face to face and phone call.
Face to face, since 2020.
3 years, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
And that was at my grandma's funeral.
Damn. Okay.
Right. So, and then through text, probably that same year. Yeah.
Some years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's,
I mean, we get older, we grow apart.
Exactly. But I never harped on that relationship because I just kind of took it for what it was. Like, I seen it coming, in a sense, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's a question I always wanted to ask you, man. Like, so what was it? Was your mom and your dad never together at all? Or maybe when you were younger, they were together? Or were your memories of it? Was it a positive relationship? Or was it like super, like, man, they need to break up? Or, how did it affect you? Like, what was it?
Well, my mom and dad were married for 10 years before they had me.
Before they had you? Before you were ever in the picture?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
They were high school sweethearts.
Interesting.
Lived down the block from each other. Interesting. Same neighborhood. Grandpa house?
Yeah.
My other grandma house was right around the corner.
Okay. So everything happened right there.
Exactly, in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood, yeah.
Right. So
your whole life took place there.
Yeah. exactly. So, right, that's where I was made right there.
Even school, even middle school, we went to.
You know what I mean? Like that's
walking distance. Did you walk to school?
Yeah,
It was right there.
yeah. I walked to school, walking home from school at Harmon for sure. Yeah, but nah, that's where I was rooted at right there.
Wait, so when you went to visit your dad, it was in the neighborhood? He lived in the neighborhood?
Nah, he didn't live in the neighborhood
Okay,
anymore once I was visiting him.
Okay, yeah.
Nah. Well, actually, I'm lying. He had a phase because he was probably Rolling Stone wherever Lezz hat was on. So you know what I mean. He had a stint where he was living in those apartments, in the front of my neighborhood. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it just faded away after a while. I still keep in contact with my grandmother on my other side and on my father's side and everything, but like I said, I saw it coming in a sense, so I just kind of prepared myself as I got older that, okay, he might not be present in your life as much as you would want him to be.
Do you have any memories of them being together?
Like, as in a couple?
Yeah.
I mean, from what I heard, they got divorced when I was like 2-3 years old.
So you have no recollection of your parents ever being together?
Shit. I don't remember that. I mean, they've been always cordial.
Yeah, but never any type of romantic relationship.
No, I've never seen that with them too.
That is interesting, man, because I think,
I've seen them, in their own separate light be, romantic, but no, never
together. Yeah, that's interesting, man. My dad, I actually met my dad in jail. He was in jail.
Crazy.
My mom made sure we went to visit him. I knew who he was, and he eventually got out when I was in like maybe second grade, second grade, came to live with us, and I actually got to see them be romantic with each other for at least a few years until maybe I was 10, and that went their separate ways. Stepdad came into the life. He was cool. He was a father figure, but it was cool. It was fine. But do you feel like, because it's one of those things where like you can't miss it if you never seen it, you never had it. So do you ever think that's weird? You never got to see your mom and dad interact in a romantic way?
It is weird. But, whenever they did get around, say if it was like a family setting or something like that, he would always, try to shoot his shots.
Okay.
I'll say.
It wasn't like hatred, like.
No, I've never seen hatred between the two.
Or malice.
Say that. I never heard them bad talk each other.
Which is good.
So I could say that. And I commend my mother for never doing that, because she could have been that type of woman to, your daddy ain't shit.
There's a lot of them.
You know what I'm saying? But, she never, I feel like she did that on purpose too. That's probably why I don't have hatred in my heart now for him. You know what I mean?
She never planted those seeds in you.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good on her though.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But, I have my own recollections of, what I could be doing or he could be doing to make the relationship better,
Okay. All right, well, I know you from middle school, man. We go back down to 6th grade.
Oh, for sure.
And so I want to know a little bit from the other side of, I could see when we were in class together, I could see, there's Lezz, there's me, you, Shaq, Rashad, Dre, we doing whatever, we're talking about Family Guy, we fucking with Mr. Downey, we doing all of this, but I want to know a little bit about, maybe what your feelings are about that time in your life in middle school, that we may not have been able to kind of see through our lens, what was going on in your own head.
I mean, elementary I was pretty much in my shell. I'll say. I mean, I was pretty, outgoing in a sense, but I was definitely in my shell. I had a teacher, Mr. Giddens, who would always tell me to break out my shell, but I didn't really know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck that meant at 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? But middle school I was trying to branch out but middle school was hard, I ain't gonna lie. For me, middle school was hard, bro.
What made it hard?
Just not like the actual curriculum or anything like that. Just the just the whole social aspect of it, you know.
I was literally thinking that in my head. I was
Like,
the social
it just
aspect
changed, you know, like going from elementary to middle school. Like, it was like, whoa, you know. It's like, we're not gonna be in this class all day. First off,
that's crazy.
you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
something as small as that. It's like, whoa, we gotta go from here to here to here, meet all these people, and then we in magnet, then we got regular kids, and then we got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really like the transition right there. You would think it's middle school to high school, but it's really you go from child to adult, from elementary to middle school. Really,
Yeah, man. And it's like the middle school that we went to. I mean, we got exposed to a lot more earlier.
Yeah,
for sure.
We was doing and thinking things that we should have been doing that time, but
no, not at all.
We shouldn't have been doing that stuff. That was
not at all
stuff that was way later.
Not at all.
At least the way it should have been.
It was. I mean, you could say it was traumatizing to a sense. You know,
you could.
Like, you really could. Like, just to the young mind. Like, just, it's like, man, how do I keep up with this? How do I keep up with that? You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I still want to go home with my SpongeBob type shit.
Just be a kid.
I'm still watching wrestling. Like, I'm still like, you know what I mean? And then we got these other kids. It's like, they are like, you know what I mean? But it was just, you know, at home it was rough. At school it was just trying to catch up socially, I guess. You know. You know, and when I say at home, that's when I experienced like death in my immediate, well, I mean, kind of immediate family. You know what I mean? Like, that's when, like, my grandpa died on my father's side. So I'm named after Lezz.
Damn.
Right. He died in 7th grade. So I had to deal with that. And then I had my grandmother, my great grandmother, which, you know, you could say, oh yeah, she was old, but spent a lot of time with her, you know what I mean? So that was Gramps, his mother. His mother died during that time. So it was just,
damn.
Right, that was just 6th, 7th grade. Like, it was just like, whoa.
Trying to kind of understand, like,
yeah,
you got to deal with these emotions, but you're really almost reacting to how your elders are dealing with this.
Exactly.
And that you're getting the emotions through them. Like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to act. This is how I'm supposed to feel about these things.
Right,
you know?
right. And, you know, I've always, I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but, you know, I grew up around, I mean, I was the youngest kid, so I've been to a lot of funerals growing up, you know?
It seems like you had an older family.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. So, you know, my grandmother, she had a lot of brothers and sisters, you know, so I've been to a lot of their funerals growing up, you know what I mean? But those weren't people that I just formed a tight relationship with, you know what I mean? You know, she had my uncle, you know, she had one uncle that I had that, okay, damn, he's not gonna be around no more. But I was too young to feel those emotions. I was probably like 5 years old. That's the first funeral I remember going to, actually. But, you know, he actually lived with us for a little moment of time. So, you know, but the one that I actually felt was my grandpa and then my great grandmother. So those were the two that kind of put things into perspective. Like, damn, okay.
Is I think the grandparents you live with, Otis and your grandma Johnny?
Yes.
Are they around? No, they.
Otis is around. Grandma Johnny, she passed away. What, 2020? Yeah, that was.
Okay, yeah,
that's my father.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So
sorry about that.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
How old was she?
Like 77. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
You know, she got up there. You know, I think
Exactly.
once you get in the 80s, it's like, all right, it's a pretty long life, it's a pretty good life. But
It
it's still a
hurt,
good
but you
long
know,
life.
it wasn't hard to, you know.
Was it a sudden thing,
understand,
or was it like she
it wasn't
slowly?
sudden. It was slowly. It was a slow descent.
So
for
you
sure.
kind of had time to accept.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how my grandma went. Maybe a month. She got sick, and maybe within that month, it's like just, you know, one thing breaks in your car, and then next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And eventually, it's just like, yeah, it's kind of how it was. Like, diagnosed with this. A week later, she has this condition.
Exactly.
We kind of saw like, okay, you know,
Right. So, you know, it wasn't a surprise. I'll say that. Look at me crazy. Next clip. Bro, take his shit off.
Why his chain off in the middle of the
Hey, bro, snatched his chain.
High school.
Yeah.
Let's talk about high school and what are some of the things that happened in high school that kind of molded you as an adult. And tell me a little bit about your career as a high school athlete.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start by saying high school, man. High school was like, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. You know what I mean? It was just...
That's where everything happened? Or?
Exactly, you know. I'll say, looking back, like, I was very lost, for sure. I was lost. Yeah.
Trying to find your way?
I ain't gonna say I was lost in the sauce, but I was just lost. Like... on the inside, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, for starters, I'm gonna just talk about the elephant in the room, you know? Maybe not for you, but for me. Contacts.
Contacts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, man.
Exactly.
Tell us a little bit about the contacts.
I mean, you know, it started off just as, I don't know, it was just me being me. Just wanting to do something different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you had some brown, light brown, like some hazel contacts, right?
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm gonna do this because they gonna think this or that. No, this shit's cool, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they do it all the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, but I was just, you know, I guess I was ahead of my time on that.
Just to jump in, I did actually, and I kind of went through the same. I had a phase, but in 10th grade, I had got some gray contacts.
Yeah.
In 10th grade. We didn't go to high school together, so you don't know about this. But
Right.
I had, for that first semester, I wore gray contacts. Just because they gave me the choice. It was like, oh, you want colored or you want clear?
Exactly, they gave me the choice.
I'm like, shit, can I get the color? Like, let me see how I look in them. And
I need them to see regardless, so I might as well look fly with them.
And I got the gray ones, and I got positive comments. It's like, females liked it.
Yeah.
But then the dudes was like, questioning certain things. It's like, well, it's not for you, bro. You feel me? And eventually they started irritating my eyes, so I switched to clear. But
got you.
It's crazy. Another sidebar, my daughter has gray eyes now.
Exactly. See what you did?
It's
full circle.
I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Full circle.
But yeah, I remember you having them for some years.
Yeah, I had them throughout my whole high school pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's your perspective on it now that you're older?
I mean, like I said, because I first did it in 8th grade.
Okay.
Like towards the end, like towards, 8th grade prom and shit. Like that's when I did it. And I just thought it looked cool, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing it for no particular reason. I just genuinely thought, oh, just to be live, you know what I'm saying?
Cool look.
Right. So, it carried on to high school. I did it, and then it just became, like, noticeable. You know what I mean? So it's like, it became something I thought was cool to something that I gotta do now. It started blurring the line between reality and perception now.
Okay.
It's like, okay, they perceive me as this type of person because I got these contacts in. I gotta keep them.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, they think they real. Oh, they think this. They think that. So it's like, fuck, now I gotta wear them. You know what I'm saying? Versus me just doing something because, I wanted to. Now it's like, okay, I gotta do it now because
you kind of have to keep up this
persona. This, or image, let's say that.
Image, yeah. That's a
I'll
better
say
word for it.
image, not persona. It was an image.
And so at what point did you just like, man, I kind of want to just be done with this?
I mean, I'll say like senior year, but I mean, I just
over it.
I just kind of rode it through. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But that's when I was like really over it.
What were some of the cons of like wearing contacts throughout high school? What was it like?
Cons? I mean, it was.
Or was it all beneficial?
No, I mean the cons was how I felt.
That you feel like it was not.
It's like, do these people really like me because of me or because I got colored eyes?
Okay, so do you feel like after high school that you kind of felt a little like you feel like a different person? Or you feel like just the next level? Like I'm not wearing these contacts anymore.
I ain't gonna say I feel like a different person. I feel like I could just strip down.
Back to basics, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's just like, whew, best decision I've made. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like I could just be me now.
Interesting.
But, in retrospect, it didn't change much.
But how was it being an athlete versus regular life? Was it, or how do you think it shapes you?
I mean, it just gave me a certain discipline and I guess drive in a sense, because like school was never a problem for me, but it was just like I didn't like it either way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just one of those things that you're good at, but it's like you don't really care about it. It's like, but it gave me a reason to try in class and this and that and the other. You know what I'm saying?
Because you had to keep your grades up.
Exactly.
In order to keep playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So without it, you think you would have just been like, man, F this?
Nah, I wouldn't have had that choice either. But it gave me my own personal motivation. Because I still had my people at home that ain't play that shit.
Yeah, your grandma and your grandpa.
They didn't give a fuck about that.
They don't give a damn.
Playing sports or not, like, it's going to have them grades up. So
okay,
that just kind of gave me my own, personal drive.
Instead of it kind of being a someone else's decision. Like, you're going to do this, you're going to do that.
Exactly. So I did it because of that. But, middle school, I started playing football 8th grade. That's my first time ever playing football.
I mean, you were a fan of football, no?
Oh, of course, yeah.
But you weren't interested in really playing that much.
It wasn't my choice. They just didn't let me play football. Right, my mom let me play soccer, basketball, all them other sports, but she was like, she didn't let me play football.
She didn't let you play?
No, she didn't let me play.
Oh, like too dangerous?
That type of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you play baseball too?
Yeah. Well, I played baseball in 9th grade.
9th grade.
Yeah. That was just a one-hit wonder right there. I was on the golf team for 3 months. I like to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Golf
Catch me
team.
on the tees, baby.
Golf team. That's
3 months.
That's rare.
Just 3 months.
That's rare.
I know the basics.
Okay.
I can putt.
You can get out there.
I can putt with the best though.
Putt.
Hey, I can drive too. Hey, I can get off the tee and I can putt. Middle game, we didn't get that far in the class.
Okay.
Yeah. I just tried to stay busy in high school. Pretty much. I just didn't want any idle time. Anytime just do something, do this.
Well, what do you feel like idle time would have done?
I don't know. It's just, me personally, I hate being bored.
So it gave you something to do.
Exactly. I just hate being bored, I could be in here with whatever, playing the game. It's just like, I take more interest being outside. Like doing something active or whatever it is, Like, I have more fun taking a hike through the woods than playing the game nowadays. And I feel like that's probably how it's always been.
Yeah, true.
But I just never really
knew yourself enough.
Exactly. So that's really what it was. I'm just definitely an outside child.
Well,
I feel like I was smart, so I could have applied myself better. You know what I'm saying? Took things more seriously. But things didn't work out the way I wanted it to, so I just sabotaged the situation, in a sense.
Damn, sabotage. That's a strong word.
Oh, yeah, I definitely sabotaged the situation. For sure.
Subconsciously?
On purpose. Yeah, man, on purpose, bro.
What you mean on purpose?
On purpose, bro. Like, it was on purpose. Like,
so what's something that you had and it's just like, man.
Like, I could have went to, okay, boom, so football was football. Like, I wasn't the best at football, like, you know what I'm saying? But I did have a couple little, you know what I'm saying?
Scholarships?
Yeah, I had a couple, what's it called? Not JUCO, but the level above that. Division 2, Division 3, Division 2, Division 3 offers. Yeah, I had a couple of those, so I could have went to school in fucking Idaho or Kansas or something like that, at one of them schools and played. But I didn't want that. So
what did you want?
I don't know, I wanted something better, bigger, but I wasn't worth that. You know what I mean? As far as football was concerned. I could have went to school there, at one of those Division I schools if I apply myself a little more.
True.
Exactly.
True.
Right. But, you know, I just, you know, I didn't get that, so I was like, fuck school. You know what I mean?
So if you could go back, those would be some of the decisions.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Those school decisions, maybe.
Yeah, I probably would have. I could have played a little, you know, college ball wherever. You know.
And where do you think that would have led you?
I mean, it would have led me to probably a degree or, you know, different career path, maybe.
And things would maybe be totally different for you.
Exactly.
Let's talk about fashion.
Totally different.
What got you into fashion? What was the first time you looked at something and was like, man, that's fly? Or what celebrity got you into man?
I mean, okay, I'm gonna say my mama got me into fashion.
Go back to mama.
Sure, hell yeah, it was her. Just seeing what she was wearing, like she, you know, she had that whole fucking, I don't know how to even explain it. Just she had that '90s vibe. So you know what I'm saying. She didn't.
'90s was hard.
She didn't draw a line between men and women's fashion. Like, you know what I mean?
That's hard too.
Exactly. So she was wearing men's clothes. She was wearing women's clothes. Like she was wearing the heel figure this and with the K-Swiss on, and like she was just fresh.
That's hard.
Right.
That's stupid hard.
So that's what got me. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's always been like that tomboy vibe of fashion. You know what I mean? So I just be wearing her shit when I could fit it in.
I was gonna ask you, like, you probably
of course, of course. That's, you know. And then I got to an age where it's like I don't even know what made me do it and start doing that shit. This was like probably 5th grade or something like that, 6th grade or whatever. I started just cutting jeans, making them into shorts. I know why I did it, because they didn't fit as jeans no more. So I just made them into shorts.
And then you felt like, how did you feel? You felt gratification, like, man, I made these.
I was like, oh, I got some shorts now. Go play. I still got these pants that I really like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta throw them out.
Right. I mean, that's just started with me. Like I've always been. I don't know, man.
So that's what sparked you. Your mom.
Yeah.
Was there a certain celebrity that was like, man? Was it? I mean, I feel like
celebrities came probably like once I got into like high school. I'll say celebrities started influencing me. But like up until then, it was just. I mean, I'll take that back. We had the jerking era.
Yes, we did. Another era that no one wants to talk about.
We had the jerking era.
But
the jerking era was very influential.
Skinny jeans.
It was very influential. You know, I can't take anything from that era because snapback, skinny jeans, like that was the whole vibe back then. Yep. I give it to them, but that was like 8th grade, you know. But up into high school, that's when I started looking at people. Probably like Pharrell. I'll say him. He's probably like my style goat.
Okay. Pharrell. The big hats. You like the big hats? You got some big hats around here?
I don't like the big hats. But come on, I like the BBC era of Pharrell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like that 2007 to 2010.
You say BBC? You said the BBC?
Being our boys club.
Oh,
and ice cream and
okay. I never heard nobody say it
crazy.
Like that. I never heard nobody say it.
That's wild.
I had to clarify. No, you're right though.
Hey yo,
I had to just clarify what you said.
Hey,
I ain't want to breeze past that one. Okay, Billionaire Boys Club. Okay,
like that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. We
that was my era for sure. You know,
ice creams. Yeah, ice creams.
Yeah, I like that vibe.
Bait.
Yeah, I never had no bait, but that was just. I just like the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That vibe.
But yeah, Kanye and Pharrell, those are definitely.
I mean,
style goats.
But Kanye for the shoes, or I'm gonna say Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz,
Lenny Kravitz
influenced my style a lot.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have seen that coming.
Like just the leather shit.
One of the low key.
Really love leather a lot.
Yeah, he wear a leather jacket with nothing under it.
Like that's the vibe.
You feel me? So
like I want to be like that when I get older.
Okay.
You know
he's still living a good life, man. I seen
living a great life.
I think he had a men's health video, man. Dude like 60 and he's
motherfuckers in Brazil somewhere living his life on a fucking ranch,
eating raw squash and shit.
Yes. Lenny for sure.
Okay.
Was definitely
that's clutch. Lenny.
For real, Lenny. Kanye for the shoes.
Damn. Okay, so that's the 3 style goes for you.
Yeah.
No ASAP Rocky.
He's gonna be next. He was definitely gonna be next.
Well, let's make a top 5 then. You got 3. ASAP Rocky is 4.
ASAP Rocky's definitely 4 because I wouldn't have known what none of that shit is that's out nowadays because of him. I wouldn't have known. We don't have that to our disposal out here.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
He in the Mecca of, New York. He right there with it. So
exactly.
So I feel you on that, man.
I definitely throw ASAP in there for sure.
Can't go wrong with none of them.
You want me to give you number 5?
Yeah.
Say Sid Vicious.
I don't know who that is.
Sex Pistols. He was in the band Sex Pistols back in the 70s, 80s.
So this is like an older white man.
Punk rock.
Like a punk rock.
He's dead now, but he died like 21.
At 21?
Yeah.
Like in the 70s.
Yo.
I've heard of him, but I never knew who that was. Okay.
Him and Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
I merged them two together. My old white man.
As far as style?
Yeah.
I know Kurt Cobain, the grunge, and let's talk about sneaker culture.
Ooh.
Sneaker culture then versus now.
Ooh, man.
And what got you into shoes?
What got me into shoes? I don't know. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just one of those things growing up that I kind of cared about in a sense. I don't know. Like, before clothes, like, I didn't really care about clothes at first. But shoes. Oh, I love sneaks. That's what I used to call my guess.
Was you on like 23 is back and all of that?
Hell yeah. 23 is back, nice kicks.
Okay.
All of that shit. Yes. Fucking Nike Talk. I was on all of that.
Did you ever stand outside for some shoes?
Yes.
Which one did you stand outside
Multiple
for?
times.
Yeah, it was dangerous back in them days.
I stood outside for Carmine 6s, playoff 12s, what was that, Kobe Grinches, but I didn't get the Kobe Grinches. I ended up getting the KDs instead. Couple more.
Okay, you wasn't.
Fucking those Columbias.
That
was more recent.
I remember the Cool Grays and the Concords. Those are the ones. That's like probably the most iconic, like
for sure.
Crazy people dying.
I was
like
not outside for those.
I mean, that was a little young. I mean, maybe.
No, I mean, we
15, 16, maybe.
I just wasn't outside for them. It wasn't because
you could have been outside for those.
I just wasn't outside for them.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
because it was dangerous.
I just wasn't outside for those.
But that doesn't really exist anymore. Now it's more.
I don't like huge crowds of people like that. It's just, even though those releases, it was a lot of people, but it's like those releases were a little more like chill, you know what I mean? It was a bunch of people outside, but they were just a little more like chill.
You sure? So which ones was the violent ones? Because I know it was some.
Those were the violent ones.
Yes.
Those around Christmas.
The Christmas
time,
ones.
That's when it get violent. I went outside for that.
Okay. Yeah. Man.
I mean, playoff 12s was like probably the most. Those are the white and black ones.
The taxis, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, that was like, whoo, okay, it's getting sketchy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about it now? Like, has it deteriorated? Is it better?
It is okay in the sense of community. It's not better, but I mean, in the sense of, I guess, accessibility, it is kind of. Like
easier to get into it.
It is like you can, like anybody could be in the shoes now. Like, anybody could hop in the sneaker culture. Oh, you like Sambas? Oh, you like, you know what I'm saying, Air Max?
Yeah,
Jordans. Like it's easy to get into it now. You don't have to try.
You don't have to try.
Like back then, you had to like really try. Like you wanted them shoes, and you knew like you had to go out early that morning or that night, go get your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Try to get your shoes. Now, I mean, if you don't get them on a release date, just go on the GOAT app, go on StockX.
Yep, that's true.
Just get them. You know, it's that easy now. You didn't really have that to your. Well, we had eBay. You know what I'm saying? How long is it gonna take for them shoes to pop up on eBay? You know what I mean?
And they gonna be fucking $1,000.
Exactly. Now, I mean, you get them from either under retail, or over retail, just depending on what you want. I mean, it's just a lot easy. I mean, to me, it's easily accessible now. Like back then, like you just really had to you have to try.
Are you still into it?
For sure, yeah, a little bit. Probably not as hard as I used to be. Like, oh, every release, nah.
Yeah, man, I was on it for a minute in college, and then I kind of that was like my 1 or 2 years.
Now I'm just on the grail hunt, you know. I'm just on the grail hunt. That's it.
The grail, like the fucking top of the top.
No, I just shoes that I want.
Oh, okay. You're personal.
My grails, yeah. Not the.
Okay, so what are some of your grails? Your holy grail picks.
My holy grail picks. Well, I'll say I have some Oreo 3s. I mean, not Oreo 3s, Oreo 4s in there from like 2016 with the good leather on them. Man, I really love them shoes. I wear them now still.
Okay.
So Oreo 4s.
Yeah,
it's a little minute ago.
I had some cement 3s that fell apart on me. Ain't gonna lie, man. I was sorry about that.
I got the little reimagined ones. The white cement 3s. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good shoes right there.
I had the black and the white. I saw the white ones though.
Yeah.
The white cement.
So I'll say those for sure. And then I got.
Give me a top 5.
Like shoe right now.
Your top 5 holy grail. Like I need these, or I have these, and these are my. You know, so give me a combination of what you got. You already said Oreo 4s. Maybe use 1 or 2 more you need to add, and have your the infinity gauntlet of.
Okay, the Oreo 4s. Okay, see, I had the bread 4s, right? I had them when they came out a few years ago.
Bread 4s, okay.
Sold them. Bad decision.
You want them back?
I want them back, but I don't think I'm gonna get them back.
Okay, you made some profit. Damn, that's tough.
I did, but it's like I shouldn't have did that. That was a bad decision. That was a bad sale.
I mean, did they increase in value, or you just want them? You want them on your feet?
You know, I just want them. I didn't sell them for an outrageous price either.
If you sold them for more, you'd feel better about it.
No, probably wouldn't.
Okay, that makes sense too. So okay, you got the Oreo 4s and bread 4s.
I mean, I just had to bring up those because it's just like those were my first grail. I got this shoe. Like that was the first shoe that I felt proud that I had, and I got rid of it, and that was a bad decision.
Okay,
you know, the Oreo 4s, like I went to the store, bought them, so 2016, so you know that was part of that era. You know what I'm saying? I woke up early that morning. I ain't camp out in there. I just went up early to feel like I got them.
Got them,
right? Okay, I got the Lost and Found ones. Those are pretty. I'll say that because it's just iconic shoe.
Can we look at them after this?
Yeah, we could look at them.
Okay, we'll look at them. Might get some film of those.
We could look at them. What else? I got some New Balance in there. Joe Fresh Good New Balance. The baby blue ones.
Okay.
I really love those shoes. I like New Balance.
I love New Balance myself.
I got
super comfortable.
I got a few pairs of New Balance. Those 90s, 60s with a little thick sole on them.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite ones. Those are my favorite model of New Balance right now.
Okay.
I love those shoes.
And the colors are really like, if you got New Balance with some like real good colorway, they really pop.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
Like, damn, them New Balance? Like, yeah.
So yeah, those are my tops right now. Those Joe Fresh Goods.
Okay.
My ones, and I'll say my Oreo 4s, because those are just great quality shoes. They don't put the leather like that on the Jordans no more.
they cutting corners now.
They don't put the leather on them like that no more, bro.
Yeah, I've seen that. They cutting corners with a lot of shit. But yeah.
I took that shoe for granted when I first got it.
But they still good.
Yeah, they still in good condition. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so who would you say is the top fashion guy right now? I mean, is it still Pharrell? He's in his 50s now, but like, who's your top?
I mean, Pharrell is just like
untouchable guy.
Yeah, he's in that secret society now. So you know what I mean? Like he he shouldn't even be dumbed down to that.
Secret society is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he in that secret society.
Okay, so it's for real.
But I say right now, top fashion guys, Tyler the Creator, probably ASAP. I mean, you know, Tyler, ASAP. Shit.
I'd probably say ASAP. Tyler, I don't know. I've never 100% agreed with his stuff. I like when his young, like, you know, fucking awesome era. Like, I like the simple Supreme shit, bro.
Shit. I mean, he trying to get that vibe out of his shit, but he's more on that Golf LaFleur right now.
Yeah, it's cool, but not for me.
You know,
I like it. I mean, it's cool.
I like the way he accessorized. I'll say that. Like
the jewels.
I like the jewels in the bags and shit. Like, I like his aesthetic. It's
hard.
Cool. You know, he got that whole London vibe going on to him.
Let's get into fitness. I saw somewhere. I think it was on your Snapchat. Maybe you working out. How's that been? Like, where did fitness come into your life? I mean, I'm sure it was you being an athlete, and how has it continued to stay in your life? Because you could easily just, all right, I'm tired of working out. So
I get like that sometimes too. For sure, I have those spells.
But you look good.
I'm in that spell right now.
you look small, but you also look bigger than I've ever seen you. To be 100% honest with you, you look pretty big.
That says a lot. That says a lot.
So, how's that been in 10 years out, separated from high school?
I mean, it's an up and down journey. Honestly, you know, sometimes I have my spells where I'm like, okay, I'm going strong for 3-4 months, and then I have my spell where I'm not going strong for 3-4 months. So it's up and down. It's a roller coaster for me, you know. It's just, I don't know. Working out is just, it's hard to keep my attention right now.
Okay. What about your diet?
I definitely try to
that's your main
implement that more than anything.
You have a would you say you have a strict?
That's more important than working out, honestly.
It is.
Yeah.
Would you say you have a strict diet?
No, not at all.
You cook everything?
Yes.
You cooked last time. You cooked some last time.
I cooked that pasta.
Take a little,
right.
Take that to go, baby.
I definitely cook on the regular. You know. Not as much as I used to because I'm back and forth now, but nah, I definitely love to cook. That's just one of my.
Would you say you're a foodie?
That's one of my. Yeah, I'd say so. I definitely say I'm a foodie. Yeah, I could be a food critic if I want to, for sure.
You be going to places and like. Let me talk to the who back there. Hold up now. Who back there?
No, I'm definitely a foodie for sure. I love going out to eat to like new places, trying different kinds of foods, all that kind of shit. Yeah. Okay. That's more so what I'm on right now. Just trying different kinds of foods. You know.
Yeah, man. Food can you have a love-hate relationship with food, man, because it's like it's good, but you know.
But, you know, I would love to work out more. I would love to eat a lot better because it makes you feel good at the end of the day.
Yeah, it affects you.
But, you know, he's still working on me, you know. He's not through with me yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's all I got to say.
Never would have made it
without you.
But I have church in here. The Bible. All right, anyways.
I'm done.
Are we in a simulation or?
Ooh. When you say simulation, you mean like the Matrix, right?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
So we're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix.
Yeah, we are presently in the Matrix right now. Yes.
Okay, so give me what you think is going on.
I mean, okay, it's all perception, right? So it's just like we're not really like just living life to as it should be. You know what I mean? As it's meant to be consumed in a sense. It's like we're here, everyone has their mission, you know, and none of those missions are, you know, created through God, in a sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like these are our own man-made missions that we're on at the end of the day. Like we go to work, we come home, we do this, we do that. Like it's a cycle that we're in. That, you know, that's what the Matrix is. It's just the cycle that we're in. Like once you take a stop and just breathe and just look at what's going on, look at yourself, and you know, look at your loved ones, and just, you know, sit in the moment. Maybe not when I say sit in the moment, not just do nothing, but you know, just enjoy the realism around you. Then maybe, you know, break out the matrix. I'm not saying it's impossible. That's just my perception of it. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Like, you're not just always stuck, but you get caught up in that rhythm and that cycle, and you can be. And that's how people get lost in the sauce. That's how relationships break down. That's how, you know, bonds are broken and shit like that, because you just so self-consumed. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I haven't heard it put that way.
Right. Like, I mean, that's just how I perceive it, you know?
So we're in the matrix, but there are ways out.
Exactly. For sure. There's definitely ways out. It was ways out for Neo, right? Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
I mean,
I like that.
That's the movie told us. I mean, you were in the matrix, but you can get out of it too.
You can get out.
But at the same time, the movie showed you that you kind of need the matrix too.
Yeah, the matrix it's not such a bad thing.
Exactly.
So if you think about it like that, you think about life and reality in an aspect like that. I mean, you know.
I mean, if you don't use the matrix, then I mean, what, you gonna be homeless?
Let's get into a question about you, and then we'll get into some top fives.
All right.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Food makes me happy.
Saying food as your first line is crazy. That was the first thing, bro.
Yes, man, I love food.
Okay.
Food makes me happy.
Food is amazing.
Family makes me happy. Traveling makes me happy. Just, you know, genuine people. You know, it's just shit like that. Mine's probably basic, but yeah.
No, man. I mean, that's. I think the simple things.
Food, family, fashion. That 3 O's.
Food, family, fashion, man.
But now, food, family, traveling for sure. Like, mix all of those 3 together, then I'm really happy.
And you think that's kind of like peak humanity for you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Being abroad somewhere with my family, eating good food, like
it's just
it gets no better than that to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I love those moments, man, where you feel like it's just like this is the pinnacle.
That's the ultimate euphoria for me.
And I think life is us just always trying to reach that constantly. Like it's this road where you're just kind of constantly reach that peak and stay there as long as you can. And then eventually you have to come back down, get back to whatever.
The matrix.
And then you're back to that road to get there again.
Yep.
So
that's in the matrix, getting out the matrix right there.
That's the beauty of it though. If you think about it like that.
Yeah, for sure.
All time starting 5, NBA. Okay. 1 through 5 positions don't matter.
1 through 5.
But it's still starting 5 though. You're lacing up with these guys.
Point guard. Let me see. People do not give him the proper respect that he needs. Chris Paul. People do not give him the proper respect that he needs. And I was a hater too. I was a hater myself. When he was with the Clippers, I hated Chris Paul. When he was with New Orleans, I liked him, but
everybody loved him on New Orleans.
Hey, he was hard.
He was super hard. He was dunking and shit too.
Man, I love Chris Paul in New Orleans.
Yeah.
But when he got the Clippers, I hated him.
But why?
I don't know.
He had Blake and DeAndre.
He's just, that's when he turned into bitch mode.
He was a bit of a villain, I would say.
He was definitely a villain.
He was kind of a hero on like all the dirty shit didn't really come out until he got
crossed
into
up a little bit. Like,
yeah. Okay.
But
Steph.
Exactly. I'm still like, I don't know. Steph is so great, but I don't know, man.
You can put them both.
I'll be a hypocrite to be like, oh yeah, Steph, my favorite point guard all time. Like, man, he not.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's Chris.
No, it's not.
What you mean? You just.
It wasn't him, but now it is, because I just took the time to reflect on his career and what he's done, and it's like, wow, Chris Paul was hard.
The defense too. I'm a defensive guy, and
like
being 6.
Defense, pass, can score. Like,
probably the greatest defensive 6 foot player ever.
Like, can do whatever you need. Then you got Magic. I ain't gonna lie, I grew up great respect for Magic from watching his show. You watch this show on HBO?
No,
On
but
Max?
Winning Time, I'm aware of it.
Oh my goodness.
I got Max now, so yeah. It's good.
I'm sorry, Chris Paul, Magic, #1.
Damn, that's crazy how you just built it up and then said, okay, Magic.
It's Magic for sure. Come on, he's 6'8".
6'9".
Chris Paul, he's 6 foot, bro. Like, Magic 6'8".
But
He can play all 5.
But Chris Paul's a better defender.
He can play all 5. So Magic,
You're right.
Kobe. Gotta say Kobe. Come on, man. He's up there.
I'm gonna get a shot of that. I'm gonna get a shot of a lot of this stuff.
Kobe's up there. Magic, Kobe. Let's go 3. Okay, this is my personal 5. Durant. Love Bron, but I don't need another passer. I don't need a Magic doppelganger. Bron, Magic, that's pretty much the same player at the end of
You
the
say
day.
KD over Bron?
And my 5, just playing on the court.
Okay. Damn, you said Kobe too.
Magic, Kobe, KD.
You kind of wild for this. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
I'm gonna let you finish though.
Garnett. And then
I like that.
Y'all mean? I'm fucking with you.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
I'm gonna go Dream. Shaq. Dream Shaq.
That's the eternal
Dream Shaq.
struggle.
I'm gonna go Dream just because we
We're from Houston. You gotta go Dream.
From Houston, man.
You gotta go for your
We'll
Dream.
go Dream. But yeah, that's my 5, bro. Magic, Kobe, KD, KG.
I'm sorry, I can't fuck with you on the KD thing, man. I'm sorry. I put Larry. I'll get Larry before KD.
Oh, you tripping.
To be honest, because his passing ability is amazing, and he's just a dog. He a dog. Magic a dog, bro.
Man, we giving the Kevin Sniper, easy money sniper, baby. We going to Kevin Durant, baby.
But I guess that's still a good team.
Greatest shooter of all time.
So let's see who you left off. No Dirt, no Timmy.
Over KG. Come on, nah, we ain't doing that. Timmy Duncan, I was never a fan. I'm sorry. That's cold mashed potatoes right there, baby. Can't fuck with Tim Duncan, baby.
What? Cold mashed potatoes.
That's cold mashed potatoes.
Bro, that's 5 rings.
That's cold mashed potatoes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What you call 5 rings cold mashed potatoes?
That's cold mashed potatoes, bro.
That's
I don't want that
insanity,
shit,
bro. That's
I don't want that,
insanity.
bro.
I don't know
We
about
don't.
that one.
Tim Duncan.
I love KG, so I can't argue with you. But Cole, I mean, Tim, he the
When
man.
Shaq say barbecue chicken, that's unseasoned chicken. I don't want that, bro. I don't want Tim Duncan on my court, bro. Sorry. Nope. No Timmy.
That's a hot take, bro.
Timmy. I don't want home.
Okay, you don't want Timmy, you don't want Mike.
It's Kobe Bryant over everything, bro. I'm sorry. It's Bean Bryant, baby. That's just what we grew up on, though. Mike is Mike. Like, everybody love Mike, but...
Yeah, I'm picking Mike, bro.
But, I saw Bean play.
The defense is crazy,
Like, I watched Kobe's last game when he scored 60-something points. Like, I watched that shit.
I feel you.
So, it's like, that's just
He
solidified, like, that he was my GOAT. Like, that's my GOAT. Kobe Bryant. For sure. Without a doubt.
No Steph, no... I mean, you spoke about Steph.
Yeah.
You spoke about... So, Chris Paul is a 6 man?
Chris Paul is like he's a 8th man. Yeah.
Who's 6 man?
LeBron. LeBron is...
I guess you're talking to little sis now.
LeBron, like fucking KD gonna get 24 minutes. LeBron gonna get 25 off the bench, though. Type shit.
Off the bench is crazy, bro.
Off the bench. LeBron going crazy off the bench.
Damn.
25 points. I'm just saying, though.
That's crazy.
KD's just gonna start the game off just to, keep the flow of the court going. You know what I mean? With players I already got.
Because he gonna fit in with anybody.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Magic and Bron, they both gonna want to bring the ball up the court. Both want to get rebounds. Both want to pass the ball. Like,
Okay, that's
you know what I'm
strategic.
saying? Unless I just move LeBron the point guard and put Magic in the 6 man. But you know, that's just changing the rules. Then I'm moving the goalposts at that point.
Yeah, because he has a small forward,
Power forward. But he played point guard too.
Pretty foolproof list. Okay, I feel you.
That's crazy.
We'll see. Yeah, that's.
What? That was a great list.
Yeah, but hey.
Well, it was just because of the KD Brian? Yeah, that's what it was.
That's a little crazy, but okay.
I mean, I could switch them there.
No.
Exactly, it ain't gonna fit if I do. That's my point.
Well, yeah, you validated it.
It's not gonna fit. They're not gonna fit.
Okay, the combination of LeBron off the bench and no Jordan at all, that's actually the crazy part.
Jordan will be on the team eventually, yeah. So will AI. AI gonna make the team.
Eventually?
AI gonna make the team.
Bro, Jordan, that's like Jordan number 7 or what? He's 7, 8? Where you getting picked up, bro? Who else you gonna get Ray Allen over Jordan too?
Ooh, that's crazy.
What you doing, bro?
That's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna leave you alone. Top 5 R&B singers, man.
All time?
All time, man. R&B. And this is a good question for you.
Okay, so I say, okay, Michael. Just Michael's R&B catalog. Let's say that. Michael Jackson. I'll say Mr. Biggs, man. Ronald Isley, for sure.
Damn.
Yes.
That's a unique pick.
Oh man, he's R&B legend.
That's a unique pick, but it's not soul.
It just depends on what you want. That's why I say Mr. Biggs.
Okay.
Mr. Biggs.
I'll let you do it.
Mr. Biggs, early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah. I'll let you have it.
R&B shit. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But that old school shit, that is. I mean, it depends on how you looking at it. Soul and R&B. Rhythm and blues is what? Love music?
Okay.
That's all he had was love music then.
Yeah, you're right. He is more R&B than soul. Yeah,
he's definitely R&B.
Because it wasn't too. Yeah, he wasn't getting too funky with it. He was getting.
They had funky hits, but I mean,
he was trying to take. You know, he's trying to take the panties off. Yeah. Okay.
So I go. Who I said? Michael, Mr. Biggs, aka Ronald Isley. I'll go. Curtis Mayfield. I really like Curtis Mayfield. That whole little album was great. Diamond in the Back, Sun Rooftop, like that shit was great.
Okay, that's a great pick. I haven't went back to Curtis, but I need to. I've been hearing a lot of good. I've been hearing his name a lot lately, so okay, it might
Curtis is great.
I went back to like Al and.
Let me move up a couple generations now. Who else?
You about to leave some people off?
I am. I'm about to leave a lot of people off. Ooh, Uncle Charlie.
Charlie Wilson.
I like Charlie Wilson a lot.
I was wondering.
And he is generations.
Damn, when did he start? I mean, I ain't hear about him until the early 2000s.
He had the Gap Band. He was with the Gap Band.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Damn, he's still going strong.
Drop the bomb on me. Drop the bomb on me.
Oh, shit.
Baby. That's Uncle Charlie right there.
Damn.
Exactly. Songs you don't even know that you know.
That's hard, too. He sounds just like that still.
Exactly.
He's just on Don Toliver shit. Have you heard Love Sick? Don Toliver? No? Album?
It probably is Come On. Does he have a song with Cali Uchis?
Yes, but it's not off that album. Well, it might be off that album.
Okay.
That's his girl.
Right.
But it's called If I Had. It's real soulful.
I don't think I've heard this new shit then. If it's new, I haven't heard it.
And Bus Stop with Brent Fayez. They come right after each other. You like both of those songs.
I haven't heard that album.
Yeah, you like both of those.
I like Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Where I'm at?
Curtis,
Charlie, Biggs, Michael. Ooh, I got to throw in a female. I'm tripping. I got to show love to the ladies. Ooh.
This is a real unique list.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going now.
I got to show love to the ladies.
Sade, nigga? Like, you have to go Sade.
Fucking close.
Erica.
Erica's crazy.
I don't know where to go. You did say Solange. I mean,
I really like, but that's like, yeah, that's now though. I wouldn't have her as the queen of the queens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Damn. Anita.
Ooh. See, you said Anita.
Okay, you got one more. Where's R. Kelly? That's all I want to know.
That's crazy.
That's all I want to know.
I said Mr. Biggs. Come on, that count. Like I'm taking a couple. I'm taking some R. Kelly songs with him.
Nigga, no.
Yes.
That doesn't count, bro.
What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Baby, is it me? It's
Yes, I know the song.
Oh, I'm about to have a fit. Oh, it's about to be some shit. Why did I get into this? I never know I came on with this bitch. I'm giving you him without giving you him.
Alright, man. You getting all these loopholes, man. You okay, yeah. You smart, huh? Yeah, okay, alright.
I gave you him without giving you him. That's why I said Mr. Big / Ron Isley. Because Mr. Big is all them songs. For sure, without a doubt.
Is that 5?
That's 5. I gave you like 6, really.
Yeah, because you be cheating. Top 5 cereals.
Cereals? Okay. Right now, my favorite only cereal I eat right now is Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Or Raisin Bran Crunch. Well, damn, I might as well name my top 5. Honey Nut Cheerios, Raisin Bran Crunch, Honey Butter Oats, Clusters.
The blue box?
No, it's white box still, but it's
nice,
like whitish.
Well, blue box is the almonds.
Yeah, nah, I like the clusters though.
You got almonds and clusters, but alright.
But I like the clusters though.
I mean, that's fine, bro. That's fine, bro. Do you, bro?
Just that one. Not no separate almonds in my shit. I don't want that.
Do you, bro?
I don't want that.
Okay. That's some old nigga cereal. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey man, you realize as you get older, you need that 5.
This is some old nigga cereal. You ain't said no lucky. Hey, Fruit Loops, bro. What's up?
That was my favorite all time growing up. Fruit Loops, Cap'n Crunch, tear my mouth up, but
yeah, the roof of your mouth be gone.
Cap'n Crunch.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops, Cap'n Crunch, and yeah, I used to like honeycombs too. Honeycombs was pretty good. It wasn't nothing to it though, but
I actually just had some honeycombs, but them hoes got stale, so I don't wait. But you know, they was cool.
Yeah, honeycomb was the shit. Apple Jacks was a phase, but really I was just on.
Hey, nah, Apple Jacks up there, but that's a sneaky like 5th, 6th pick for me.
Exactly.
So,
Apple Jacks was pretty good.
And, you know,
but nah, it was just Fruit Loops and Cap'n Crunch for me.
Is that rounding out your top 5?
Any kind of Cap'n Crunch.
Is that rounding out your top 5? Cause
Yeah,
you got 3.
Yeah, I throw Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks in. Not Apple Jacks. It might be. Actually, might be, but nah, Cap'n Crunch.
Okay. Apple Jack 6, man.
Apple Jacks 6, man. I haven't had Apple Jacks in so long.
It's been a couple months. I had them this year for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll be on the cereal. You know, I'll be on the cereal.
But nah,
Okay.
it's all the same shit.
Top 5 hood classics.
Hood classics.
Movies.
Okay.
This can get real divisive because you gotta leave somebody off.
Okay, we're gonna go Menace to Society, Juice, Menace to Society, Juice. We're gonna go Baby Boy. We're gonna go Paid in Full. And then I got one more, huh? Menace to Society, Juice, Baby Boy, Paid in Full. I got one more.
You ain't said no Friday.
Next Friday. Next Friday.
They them.
Not Friday. Not Friday after next. Next Friday.
That's the only Friday I actually knew for a while, and then I later found out that it was the one before this.
And I just watched Friday after next yesterday too.
They're all good.
One. I watched that yesterday. That's a really good.
They're all good.
It's funny as hell. But Next Friday is my favorite for sure.
I would pick that one too.
Oh, for sure.
Mike Epps at his best.
That's the best one.
At his best.
Next Friday is the best one.
Uncle,
Mike Epps was like hella extra in Friday after next. Like he was like over the top.
Top fighter security of the world.
Yeah, he was doing too much, but he was funny still.
He was still funny.
He was hilarious.
It's like a A+ to A- almost.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Who
Yeah, that's my top 5.
That's solid. No ATL?
Nah. I'm sorry, I can't take Next Friday out. I can't take Paid in Full.
Paid in Full is the one that's kind of like more unique to you. Everybody ain't saying Paid in Full. Hood classics?
Yeah, that's a hood classic, right?
You ain't say Menace to Society, did you?
I did. That was the first one I said.
Menace to Society.
Baby Boy.
No Boys in the Hood?
Nah, we live a little tray up out of this. Nah.
Is that in order?
Nah, not really. I mean, at the beginning it was, but towards the end, no.
Man, we missing somebody, bro.
Oh, we missing a lot. For sure. I just had one in my head just now. Cause you got.
But you got the main ones though. I can't take that away from you. You got the main ones.
There's one I was just thinking of too.
Oh, remember the one with the little boy.
You probably gonna say it too.
The one with the little boy.
Fresh.
Fresh is good. Hey, Fresh is good.
I watched Fresh so many times when I was younger.
That's when it comes to mind. It's like it's underrated too. People don't talk about that movie.
It is. Cause it's like, is it hood? You know.
Love don't cost a thing.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's our era too, boy.
But I'm not putting Nick Cannon in my top. That's crazy.
Nick, you tripping, bro?
Drumline. I put Drumline in there before that.
Ooh.
Exactly. Drumline was goated. That's goated Nick Cannon. That's Nick Cannon prime, but that's the only credit I can give Nick Cannon, bro.
Both of them was in rotation a lot in my house, bro. So I gotta give love to both of those.
I give Drumline there for sure. Love Don't Cost a Thing was good too, but that's because of Kristen and Millie. I don't know. Yeah, she was fine.
Still look good. Yeah. The last question, man. Your message to the world. If everybody in the world was watching this, every single person live was watching this, what would you have to say if you had their attention?
I'd say, just be accountable. If you see something, say something. That's what, that's my operator say on the rig, you know what I mean? It's just, you see something, say something. It's a very important thing, It's like, cause if you come across something and you try to just overlook it, pass through it, pass by it or whatever, it could fuck up you, fuck up the next man, You never know, you know what I mean? Just be accountable, even if it has nothing to do with you, Just, if you see something, own it, You could be helping out the next man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Some wise words, man. And this is something we could all use.
Right, exactly. Accountability goes a long way, regardless if it's pertaining to you or not,
All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you for letting me come in, see your setup.
Yes, for sure.
We're gonna go.
Sure, yes, sir.
We could go look at a few of these shoes and yeah, man.
Go through the archives
a little bit, but yeah, man. Everything is everything.
Yes, sir.
Episode 2, Lezz.
Talk all that shit about Jordan, huh?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man. These are my Jordans, my pimpins.
Wait, so where did you even acquire all of this?
Man, just over time, bro. Just over time. I was always into cards when I was little, so this was like me playing sports without playing sports in a sense. I was always trying to get the packs. Hell yeah.
I ain't so.
I was always trying to get all the packs. You know what I'm saying? And then, from older people that right there, some Dion,
Yeah, these are crazy, bro.
LT.
Aren't these worth money?
I have no idea.
Oh, we got a penny, bro.
I haven't even, gotten to that point. I got a lot of pennies. KGs, some rookie KGs and shit. Yeah, man. Got some Starberry up in there. Got some little Starberry.
So how?
Let me get into football shit too.
So how much of these you gonna give to me though?
I mean, shit, you gotta pick one.
It's crazy how you close the book up that said that.
This is like my prized possessions right here.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm really these are just.
Do you still collect these?
Nah, I don't get into it no more. I feel like I've reached my pinnacle.
Oh, you feel like you're satisfied with your collection?
I'm definitely satisfied, The new card game, I'm not really into it,
But these retros are crazy.
Yeah, I like the retros for sure. I like just the way the card looks. Dennis Rodman and shit, just random page, you know what I mean? With Hakeem right there. Yeah. What is that, Karl Malone right there? Sean Kemp.
Do you have one that's specifically this is the one? Or you just...
that Michael section for sure.
Oh, you got more binders.
Yeah, bro. This is my shit. Warren Moon and some Joe Montana, Trey. Some T.O.s. This is when
Like you could tell like the different style of cars. Like this is the early 2000s. These are the ones that I went out and was like, oh yeah, I want this car pack, mama. I want this car pack. I want this car pack. Like these style cars right here. This is what started me.
It seems like you got a lot of value here, man.
Yeah. Like this is well no, these are old niggas, but still. Peyton Manning's like, you know, like I actually opened that pack. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my little car collection right now. Just got these recently.
Oh, these are the. No, these not Chicago.
Yeah.
My shoe knowledge is very
Lost,
rusty.
they call lost and found now. Chicago ones, nigga.
Okay.
Chicago ones.
Yeah, I see this shit is like.
Yeah.
This
They aged and shit now. It's how they made it.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, yeah. It's my opportunity to try to get them because.
That looks fucking nice, man.
Yeah. Look at that box. Yeah, this one's good. Chicago is right here. You go to Joe Frisk's. I was talking about they go to New Balance. See, that's how you know I wear them. Hell yeah.
Yeah, these are hard.
These are my go-tos, right? It's my everyday.
Yeah, them look like you could just throw them on, you know.
Right. These are my first pair of New Balance I ever got right here. My first pair. I really like those. Started it off. I actually love these shoes. Yeah.
Okay, and then you got maybe one more.
Here come the Lenny Kravitz inspirations right here, leather pants and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lenny's.
It was not playing about the leather.
Oh, I like leather, bro. I like leather, bro.
Yeah. Okay. You feel me? Okay.
I'm trying to like my taste level has become an adult now. So, you know. But you know, I still like the kidly friendly shit sometimes.
Oh, this look like some 06, 07,
yeah,
like
that's that Pharrell vibe right there.
Yeah, those are nice.